El Paso, your property taxes were due today, and unless your house depreciated, you paid more this year than last year. I went through the list of all 38 tax entities and found one part of the county got hit from all sides. 22 of the 38 agencies that levy property taxes kept their rate the same. There are two new tax entities in El Paso County this year. Remember, San Eli Incorporated. One actually lowered its rate, the Lower Valley Water District Authority. But 14 chose to increase their rates.
That's what their selling point is. Oh, it's only $5 a month extra. It's only $10 a month extra. But once you start adding 6 or 7 different groups, all adding $5 a month extra, suddenly you're looking at $30 or $40 a month.
Some of the increases weren't huge. Based on a home with an appraised value of $100,000, El Paso Community College raised its rate by about $3.60 a year. University Medical Center by $6.28 a year, and El Paso County's increase approached almost $20. By far the biggest jumps were in Socorro and Horizon, where those city governments will get about $110 more from that $100,000 home. But there is one slight difference. In Socorro, 4 of the 7 taxing agencies raised rates. In Horizon, it was 5 of 7 opting for an increase.
And that is always a subject that comes up when we discuss a tax increase. Who else is raising taxes? It eventually comes to a point where you have to take your turn.
The tax hike will increase the city's budget by about $1.3 million. Horizon Mayor Walter Miller believes it was necessary, with most of the new revenue being used on 2 things.
Industrial park completion, shall I call it. We'll do the paving and the drainage in. Have had a chronic flooding issue along Darrington, which to date has not flooded any homes, but it's come very, very close. And we recognize that it's going to continue to develop and that we need to act now.
5% a year, 10% a year, I could live with that, but suddenly this 33% increase seems a bit much.
Horizon resident Jay Coster will pay about $216 more in property taxes this year. He spoke out against the increase, but felt better after hearing how the money would be used.
All 8 council members all agreed, so I felt good about that. They've studied it, and they all 8 thought it was needed, so I came away feeling a little better and had my say.
Of course, no one is ever happy that their taxes are going up, but after we explained what we were doing, when it was reported that it was 33%, that's a very alarming number, but in actual dollars, then it's more tolerable.
Horizon residents do still pay considerably less to their local government than people living within the El Paso city limits by about $250, but you used to be able to say the same thing about living out in Socorro. Their residents used to pay far less in city taxes, yet this year Socorro raised its rates and residents there are paying their city government just a few bucks less than is paid to the city of El Paso. In case you're wondering, the Cabrera ISD had the county's highest tax rate at $1.53 per $100 of home valuation. To see the 38 entities' tax rates, visit the links mentioned section on our website, KVIA.com. Estella?
Okay, Rick. Thank you.